all persons having any business before this honourable court now draw nigh. Give your attendance and you shall be heard.
Admission of lawyers. Mariam Sahai Adaga.
May it please the court, I move that Mariam Sahai Adaga be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Mariam Sahai Adaga be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Venkateshwar Reddy Anandula.
May it please the court, I move that my brother Venkateshwar Reddy Anandula be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Venkateshwar Reddy Anandula be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jan Ling Bao.
May it please the court, moves that Jian Bao be admitted as a lawyer.
That Chen Ling Bao be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Renata Beres.
May it please the court, I move that Renata Beres be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Renata Beres be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophia Elizabeth Bianchini.
May it please the court, I move that Sophia Elizabeth Bianchini be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
That Sophia Elizabeth Bianchini be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Matthew Robert Bergen.
May it please the court, I move that my husband, Matthew Robert Bergen, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Matthew Robert Bergen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Lauren Jean Lydia Chakarian.
May it please the court, I move that Lauren Jean Lydia Chakarian be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Lauren Jean Lydia Chakarian be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Yuk Hang Ricky Chan.
May it please the court, I move that Yuk Hang Ricky Chan be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Yuk Hang Ricky Chan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Bing Ju Chen.
Support, I move that Bing Ju Chen be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Bing Ju Chen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Si Yu Chen.
May it please the court, I move that C.U. Chen be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable
That
court.
C.U. Chen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Rachel Yan Choi.
May it please the court, I move that Rachel Choi be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Rachel Yan Choi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Anthony Curry.
May it please the court, I move that Anthony Curry be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Anthony Curry be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Indigo Ann Lynette Crosweller.
May it please the court, I joyfully move that my daughter Indigo Ann Lynette Crosweller be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
That Indigo and Lynette Crosweller be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Catalina Double.
May it please the court, I move that Catalina Dabul be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Catalina Dabul be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Justin Anthony Junting D. Salam.
May it please the court, I move that Justin Anthony Junting de Solom be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Justin Anthony Yunting de Solom be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nicholas Connor Diomas.
May it please the court, I move that Nicholas Connor Diomas be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Nicholas Connor Diamas be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Elaine Serena Doan.
That Elaine Serena Doan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Liam Raphael Matrulio Donovan.
May it please the court, I move that Liam Raphael Matrulio Donovan be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Liam Raffaele Matrulio Donovan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Isaac Ichila Ayalama.
May it please the court, I move that Isaac Ikila Ayalama be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Isaac Akila Ayalama be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Melissa Maria Fazalaro.
May it please the court, I move that Melissa Maria Fazzolaro be admitted as a lawyer to this honourable court.
That Melissa Maria Fazzolaro be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jessica Ann Fong.
May it please the court, I move that Jessica Ann Fong be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jessica Ann Fong be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Samuel Joseph Gunning.
May it please the court, I move that Samuel Joseph Gunning be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Samuel Joseph Gunning be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
You go.
May it please the court, I move that you go be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That you go be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Yu Xin Huang.
May it please the court, I move that Yu Xin Wang be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Yu Sin Huang be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Felix Kent Joshua.
May it please the court, I move that Felix Kent Joshua be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable
That
court.
Felix Kent Joshua be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nicholas Gurji Karam.
May it please the court, I move that Nicholas Gurji Karam be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Nicholas Gurji Karam be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Harjinder Kaur.
May it please the court, I move that Harjinder Kaur be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Harjinder Kaur be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Olivia Faith Kieran.
May it please the court, I move that Olivia Faith Kieran be admitted as a lawyer in this honourable court.
Let Olivia Faith Kieran be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Muskan Kudga.
May it please the court, I move that Muskan Kudka be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Muskan Kudka be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sarah Jean Lavis.
May it please the court, I move that Sarah Jean Lavis be admitted as a lawyer for this honourable court.
That Sarah Jean Lavis be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Hyung Jun Lee.
May it please the court, I move that Huang Jun Lee be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Hyung Jun Lee be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Matthew James Lamanto.
May it please the court, I move that Matthew James Lamanto be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Matthew James Lamanto be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Dana Mary Maluk.
May it please the court, I move that Dana Mary Maluk be admitted to this court.
That Dana Mary Maluk be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Caitlin Marie McClory.
May it please the court, I move that Caitlin Marie McClory be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Caitlin Marie McClory be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Monique Nicole Doreen Macrino.
May it please the court, I move that Monique Nicole Doreen Macrino be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Monique Nicole Doreen Macrino be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Imogen Ann McIntyre.
May it please the court, I move that my sister Imogen Ann McIntyre be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Imogen Ann McIntyre be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Blaze Gregory McKee.
May it please the court, I move that Blaze Gregory McKee be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Blaze Gregory McKee be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jake Masataka Mieri.
May it please the court, I move that Jake Masataka Mieri be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jake Masataka Mieri be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Julia Omidi.
May it please the court, I move that Julia O'Mady be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Julia Omidi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Thomas Peter O'Rourke.
May it please the court, I move that Thomas Peter O'Rourke be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Thomas Peter O'Rourke be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Esther Ruby O'Rourke.
I move that Esther Ruby O'Rourke be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Esther Ruby O'Rourke be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kieran James Parkinson.
May it please the court, I move that Kieran James Parkinson be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Kieran James Parkinson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Elizabeth Jessie Parsons.
Please the court, I move that Elizabeth Jessie Parsons be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Elizabeth Jessie Parsons be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Irina Plotnikova.
May it please the court, I move that Irina Plotnikova be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Irina Plotnikova be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Lauren Jane Proctor.
May it please the court, I move that Lauren Jane Proctor be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Lauren Jane Proctor be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Amisha Rao.
May it please the court, I move that Amisha Rao be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Amisha Rao be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Patrick Walter Reiter.
May it please the court, I move that Patrick Walter Reiter be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Patrick Walter Reiter be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ellen Lucy Shahy.
May it please the court, I move that Ellen Lucy Shiley be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ellen Lucy Shahi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sahil Sheikh.
May it please the court, I move that Sahil Sheikh be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sahil Sheikh be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jenny Chung Sun Shin.
Please the court, I move that my sister Jenny Changsan Shin be admitted as a lawyer.
That Jenny Changshun Shin be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Manisha Singh.
May it please the court, I move that Manisha Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable
That
court.
Manisha Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Peter Campbell Sadi.
May it please the court, I move that my husband, Peter Campbell Sodi, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Peter Campbell Sadi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Erin Cecily Stephen.
May it please the court, I move that Erin Cecily Stephen be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Erin Cecily Stephen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Michaela Jane Somerville.
May it please the court, I move that Michaela Jane Somerville be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Michaela Jane Somerville be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Joanne Olwen Thomas.
May it please the court, I move that Joanne Holland must be admitted as a lawyer of this.
That Joanne Olwen Thomas be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Wing Can Valentine Say.
May it please the court, I move that Wing Ken Valentine C be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Wing Can Valentine Say be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jake Edmund Walsh.
May it please the court, I move that Jake Edmund Walsh be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jake Edmund Walsh be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nathania Wirajaya.
May it please the court, I move that Nathania Wirajaya be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Nathania Wirajaja be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sandra E. Zuan Wong.
May it please the court, I move that Cassandra E. Xuan Wong be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Cassandra E. Xuan Wong be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Chu Wing Yam.
May it please the court, I move that Chu Wing Yam be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Chu Wing Yam be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kitty Juliang Yen.
May it please the court, I move that Kitty Du Liang Yen be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Kitty Du Liang Yen be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Channing Zhao.
May it please the court, I move that Channing Zhao be admitted as lawyer of this.
Let Channing Zhao be admitted as a lawyer of this court. Now be necessary for those whose submission has just been moved to, when and as directed, stand for the purposes of swearing an oath or making an affirmation and declaration. So please stand when and as directed by Ms. Plater.
Good rows 1 and 2 on my right, please stand. Mariam Sehe Adiga. Venkateshwar Reddy Anandula. Janling Bao. Renata Beres. Sophia Elizabeth Bianchini. Matthew Robert Bergen. Lauren Jean Lydia Takarian. Yuk Hang Ricky Chan. Bing Ju Chen. Siyu Chen. Rachel Yang Choi. Anthony Curry. Indigo Ann Lynette Bosweller. Catalina Dabu. Justin Anthony Junting De Solong. Nicholas Connor Diomas. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? Thank you. Please sit down. And could rows 3 and 4 on my right please stand up? Elaine Serena Doan. Liam Raphael Matulio Donovan. Isaac Akila Ayalama. Melissa Maria Fazzolaro. Jessica Ann Fong. Samuel Joseph Gunning. Yu Go. Yu Xin Huang. Felix Kent Joshua. Nicholas Gurji Karam. Arjinder Kaur. Olivia Faith Kieran. Muskan Khadka. Sarah Jean Lavis. Young Jun Lee. Matthew James Lamanto. Dana Mary Maluk. Caitlin Marie McClory. Monique Nicole Doreen McCreenall. Imogen Ann McIntyre. Blaze Gregory McKee. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? Thank you. Please sit down. And could the row of admittees before me please stand? Jake Basataka Mieri, Julia O'Meady, Thomas Peter O'Rourke, Esther Ruby O'Rourke, Kieran James Parkinson, Elizabeth Jessie Parsons, Irina Plotnikova, Lauren Jane Proctor, Amisha Rao, Patrick Walter Rota, Ellen Lucy Shahi, and Sahil Sheikh. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? I do. Thank you. Please sit down. And could the two rows on my left please stand? Jenny Chung Sun Chin, Manisha Singh, Peter Campbell Sodi, Erin Cecily Stephen, Michaela Jane Somerville, Joanne Olwen Thomas, Wincan Valentine C, Jake Edmund Walsh, Natania Wirajaya, Cassandra Ishwan Wong, Chu Wing Yam, Kitty Du Yang Yen, Channing Zhao. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? I do. Thank you. Please sit down.
Well, may I warmly welcome you all to the Banco Court, the ceremonial court of the Supreme Court of New South Wales. Present with me on the bench this morning is to my right, Justice Peter Hamill, Senior Judge of the Common Law Division of the Court. To my left, Justice Kate Williams, Judge of the Equity Division of the Court. And to Justice Hamill's right, Justice Dina Yehia, a Judge of the Common Law Division of the Court. Together, we constitute the court that has, in the exercise of its jurisdiction, admitted each of you to practice this morning. And we have done so in this courtroom, which rests on the land for which the Gadigal of the Eora Nation have cared and been custodians for thousands of years, and the court pays its sincere respects to elders past and present, and extends those respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Well, to all of the newly admitted lawyers, welcome to the legal profession. This morning is one great celebration. We up here on the bench know how hard you've all worked to reach this important milestone. And I also welcome your friends and family whose support will have been invaluable on your journey thus far. For many of them, the endurance of your finely polished or developing skills of argument and persuasion may now be at an end, or maybe not. But whatever be the case, I'm sure that they are all immensely proud of you, and I encourage you to take time to thank them today for their support. Depending on how good an advocate you are, you might even convince them to shout you to a civilised lunch to celebrate immediately following this well-timed ceremony. Well, this is an old court which last year celebrated its bicentenary. This makes it, you might be surprised to learn, one of the oldest continuing common law courts in the world. But the custom which you have just followed, namely swearing an oath or making an affirmation on admission to practice, dates back to the 12th century. And this is not just quaint tradition. It is a public ceremony, a public undertaking by each of you in the presence of your friends, family, peers, and of senior judges of this court, and undertaking to truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales and faithfully to serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state. The law touches every part of our society, and it can and will lead you all in many different directions and career paths. But in whatever direction you head, you must always remember that the oath or affirmation you have just made is a serious one and deserves solemn regard. So whether you work in private practice, at the bar, in a community legal centre, a Crown Law Office, the Aboriginal Legal Service for legal aid, or a government department or agency, or indeed in an entirely different field, you should always be known for your honesty, your integrity, and your commitment to justice, and must strive at all times to uphold these cardinal values. Admission to this court is a privilege and not a right, and is contingent upon continuing adherence to your oath or affirmation. Now, you'll see from the portraits of former Chief Justices, which hang on the walls of this court, that we are wearing the same robes, in some cases literally, as have been worn by our predecessors. And you may be wondering why, after 200 years, we still wear these robes on ceremonial occasions such as this. I can assure you that we do not wear them because they are particularly comfortable. Still less might they be thought to be a striking fashion statement. But we do continue to wear them on occasions such as this because symbolically they serve to highlight the continuity of the rule of law in New South Wales, although importantly, the judges wearing the robes are now drawn from an increasingly diverse pool. Over 40% of all judicial officers in New South Wales are now female. Women make up more than 2/3 of solicitors under the age of 35, and the president of the Law Society and the immediate past president of the New South Wales Bar are both distinguished female practitioners. The composition of the profession is radically different from the time I commenced practice, and it has been an extremely salutary change. Our robes also serve symbolically to differentiate the judiciary from the other arms of government, the legislature and the executive. We see on a daily basis from events around the world how important the separation of powers is and how important independent courts are in supervising the lawful exercise of state power. We are fortunate to live in a country where our Commonwealth, state and local governments respect the rulings of the courts, even if those rulings are politically inconvenient or critical of executive government, as they sometimes are. As to the importance of the continuity of the rule of law, we live in a world in which there is much global uncertainty, insecurity, and challenges to what we have come to accept as conventional norms. In that context, the rule of law is more important than ever, and not simply some academic construct or a phrase of mere theoretical import. At its simplest, the rule of law is the opposite of the arbitrary abuse of power and the rule of autocratic dictators and populists. Now, notwithstanding the formality and tradition attending this ceremony, the life of the law is actually quite dynamic. Not everything in the legal profession remains unchanged or unchanging. The pandemic, which we remember, prompted a radical shift in the use of technology in our courtrooms, and the advent of Gen AI, almost exactly 3 years ago today, brings with it both opportunities and challenges, including within the legal profession and in the work of the courts. Lawyers must, however, remain critical and independent thinkers. While the increased use of technology offers a number of advantages, it's always been my view, my firm view, that the practice of the law has human nature and human interaction at its core. An essential part of being a good lawyer is understanding people, how others react to different situations, perform under pressure, and deal with each other. This is seen in our courts on a daily basis, including in the criminal law, cases involving domestic violence, family law, disputes over family estates, and indeed in much commercial law. An individual who is in need of your services as a lawyer will, in many cases, be an individual facing some kind of great personal challenge or crisis affecting his or her liberty, property, personal well-being, status, family, or health or financial position. There is therefore a need to deliver legal services not only competently, of course, but always with courtesy, integrity, and sensitivity to the circumstances of the matter. And that requires a human being with emotional and not artificial intelligence. The need for human engagement by lawyers with those needing legal assistance is also a powerful reason why there should be strong representation of lawyers in the profession from the many different backgrounds which comprise our cosmopolitan community. That very much includes Indigenous lawyers. Diversity is a concept that has been subject to attack in some quarters around the globe, but diverse representation amongst solicitors, advocates, and judges assists in ensuring that all people who become involved in our system of justice can, and feel that they can, be properly heard and fairly engaged with by a system reflective of our broader community and by a judiciary educated in and sensitive to the many different cultural strands which contribute to the rich fabric of our society here in New South Wales. The more than 50 admission ceremonies on which I preside each year, including this ceremony, demonstrate that there is a far greater diversity of background amongst junior lawyers than when I commenced practice. That is a very good thing, and leaders of the legal profession and of the courts are working hard to foster inclusiveness and diversity. That in turn builds trust in and respect for not only the judiciary and the legal profession, but ultimately for the importance of the rule of law. So let me now offer a little bit of professional and personal advice, not too much, you'll be pleased to know. As a lawyer, you will often need to make difficult ethical decisions. You must use the tools you have developed through your studies to think critically and not compromise on your fundamental duties to the court and the administration of justice. At various points of your career, you are bound to make mistakes, some minor, some maybe more serious. If we're honest with ourselves, we all make mistakes, especially when starting out. If and when you do make mistakes, your commitment to honesty, integrity, and the administration of justice means that you must take responsibility, correct what you can, and learn from those errors. One mistake which I always advise young lawyers to seek not to make is the mistake of giving your clients the advice you think that they want to hear. I can tell you now that that will almost certainly not be good advice, and they will not welcome it in the long run when the true picture emerges. As a lawyer, you must be dispassionate, independent, and frank in your advice as to your client's rights and obligations. Aspects of the law, especially if you're involved in the litigation side of practice, can be confrontational. But the practice of the law is demanding enough without personal antagonism between practitioners adding to the load, as regrettably it sometimes does. So it is essential that you maintain your detachment, balance, and good humour when dealing with your colleagues, remembering at all times that you are now members of a profession and not a business. There is a fundamental and important distinction between the two, which you must never lose sight of. Courtesy and civility are not just behavioural niceties, they are values central to practice as a professional. Another thing you should remember is that the best advocates can and do make their point simply and succinctly. Often, less is more. Some of the most experienced lawyers and judges could also use that reminder from time to time, and I do not wholly exclude myself from that observation, although I do exclude my close colleagues on the bench. But the reality is that for a non-lawyer, the law is often incomprehensible or at best difficult to understand. and our ever-expanding statute books are often both complex and prolix. One of your roles as a lawyer will be to make the law accessible to others. So strive to be clear and concise at all times in both your written and oral advice to clients. To do so ultimately facilitates access to justice, which is such an important goal in a functioning democracy. In the practice of the law, your physical and mental health are also both extremely important. There may, and I dare say, will be times when you feel a little overwhelmed, burnt out, or even distressed. Legal practice can be all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. Now, that is often because well-motivated, conscientious lawyers strive to ensure that in the interest of their client, an advice is comprehensive, a brief is fully prepared and ready for argument. And that is, of course, admirable, but as it can be, as I say, become all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. So work hard to keep your balance and keep your eye out to ensure that your colleagues do so as well. You should also know and then remember that the law is a highly collegiate profession. In this context, I'm now going to call on two representatives, one from the New South Wales Bar Association and one from the Law Society, to offer some brief words of welcome. Ms McGrath, do you move?
May it please the court. My name is Melissa McGrath, and I've been practicing at the bar for about 4 years, predominantly in intellectual property. It's my pleasure on behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association to welcome all of you to the legal profession. The legal profession is an old profession based on precedent and the rule of law, while also being a profession that grows and develops to adapt to new practices and technology, and importantly, to society's values as they change over time. For several decades now, the composition of lawyers and barristers in New South Wales has changed to better reflect the community. The bar today is a welcoming place for people of all genders and backgrounds. And whilst I've been at the bar for 4 years, I've been a practicing lawyer for 20 years. And in that time, I can say that we've seen incredible change, in particular in relation to the culture of our profession. That culture means that you are welcome to bring all of yourself to your work and our community. And it is my hope that each of you will contribute to our culture by bringing your unique experience and perspective, and contribute to our profession respectfully for its betterment, because diversity does benefit us all. It's an honour to be a lawyer, and in my case, a barrister, and I'm proud to be a member of the legal profession. I enjoy the intellectual challenge of my job, and that it allows me to give expert advice to and represent people in court and contribute to society in a meaningful way. But there are many ways to do that. I've held almost every role there is in a commercial practice. I've worked in international and domestic firms. I've been a summer clerk right through to a partner of a couple of firms. And having studied science and law, my work has touched on improving access to treatments for prostate cancer, HIV/AIDS, high cholesterol, securing licensing rights for musicians represented by major labels, and protecting the rights of brands, probably some of who make the gifts you've been given today. So now, after 20 years, I'm a fourth-year barrister. So you can make a change at any time, and it's never too early or too late to do so. If you are interested in coming to the bar, you can contact the New South Wales Bar Association or have a look at its website. And each year there is a career at the bar open day. In your first year of practice as a reader, you receive particular assistance from 2 barristers of at least 7 years seniority, who meet with you weekly, review your work, and teach you practical skills. But the support you receive is not limited to those 2 barristers. The bar is renowned for its collegiality, especially in chambers. There are also opportunities to become involved in the work of the New South Wales Bar Association, which is the professional body that supports barristers and has a range of committees, including the New Barristers Committee, which organises social and educational functions for under 5-year barristers like me, and a Diversity and Equality Committee, which promotes one of the key strategic goals of the New South Wales Bar Association, to attract the best people to become barristers, regardless of their race, religion, gender, parental status, or sexual orientation. So whether as a lawyer or a barrister, I encourage you to get involved in the Law Society or the Bar Association and to use your skills to assist our community. It is a rewarding experience to practice in connection with others in your profession. So once again, on behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association, I welcome you to the legal profession and I congratulate you and your families on your admission today as a lawyer of this honourable court. May it please the court.
Ms. Belikas of the Law Society, you move.
May it please the court. My name is Elle Belegas, and not so long ago, I stood where you are standing today. And what a day it is. You are here being admitted to the Supreme Court role as the final step at the end of a long and arduous journey. You should all feel immensely proud of what you have achieved thus far. When I first embarked on my journey as a solicitor, I had no real idea of what to expect. It was not always easy, and sometimes it was overwhelming. However, one of the most important things that I very quickly learned was the importance and value of belonging to a profession. The legal profession is an increasingly large and diverse community, and it is this community to which you now belong. It is with great pleasure that I now today say welcome. The Law Society of New South Wales is the home of that community, with our more than 43,000 members flung far and wide across the state. We are bound by our shared duties, our commitment to continuous learning, our desire to defend the rights of all, and our drive to give back to our communities and to uphold the rule of law. As an early career solicitor, belonging to a strong network of colleagues is crucial, and that is why I have been a part of the Law Society of New South Wales and New South Wales Young Lawyers since my admission. It is here where I have found friendship, guidance, and professional support during times where I've needed it, as well as opportunities to join committees and advocate, and access collegiate and educational events and publications like the Law Society Journal. These all form part of the work of the Law Society of New South Wales, work which traces back to 1842. Just as today's ceremony connects us back to solicitors being recorded on English court rolls, which we can search back to 1729. Yet here we are today in Sydney in 2025. So much work is behind you and such a huge wealth of possibility lies ahead of you, and now you have become part of even deeper roots. The role of the Law Society of New South Wales is to ensure that you, as a newly minted solicitor, are able to thrive, flourish, and succeed in your new profession. We look forward to welcoming you to the Law Society community, and today, welcome to the profession. My sincere congratulations to you all. May it please the court.
Thank you. Well, can I say this to you all by way of closing? The law is a wonderful profession. It's stimulating, it's challenging, and satisfying. And it's populated by intelligent, committed, and dynamic people such as yourselves. You should be proud to be a lawyer, proud of your achievements to date, and proud of the profession you have just joined. It is a very important profession that underpins stability and cohesion in our community. And you are now a very important part of that very important profession. So work hard, take pride in your work, look out for your colleagues, contribute to your community, and don't take yourself too seriously. We wish you all the very best of luck on the exciting journey that lies ahead and a full and rewarding career. So on behalf of Justice Hamill, Justice Williams, Justice Yehia, and indeed all of our colleagues on the Supreme Court, I once again congratulate you on your admission and welcome you to the legal profession. The court will now adjourn.